Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance, and I'll get the microphone here and that way I'll be coming through loud and clear, I hope. Okay, We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We've been around for about 4 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for many generations to come as a nation. We have our own social services, treasury, currency, etc., like any other country, industries. And we're now in a position where we are strengthening our economy to improve the liquidity and the value of our currency to benefit all our citizens. And anybody can be a citizen. There's no cost and no obligation. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. You can get involved in anything we have, or you can ignore everything we have. It's all your choice. But there are several benefits, even if you just register and then keep your eye on what's going on. Because when you do register, you'll be put into our power line for a plan that we're developing now. And it's not just a power line where not everybody benefits. It's a power line where you benefit financially from everybody that upgrades after you do, that joins after you do, and upgrades after you do. Okay? Everybody. You're not limited to people that are in your team or anything else. You're also put into a pool where you may be randomly selected with a gifted entry into our 777 plan. Now, most people pay $35 to get in at levels 1, 2, and 3 of our 777 plan, or more to get into more levels, but 3 is the minimum to buy in at. But you can get a gifted entry if you're randomly selected from our pool, and that'll work just the same, except it'll take you a little bit longer because you've got to get from level 1, level 2, and into level 3. And the system will do it all for you. But if you just refer one person, it'll mean that you start making commissions immediately. Whereas if you sit back and let the system do everything for you, it's going to take a couple of months before you see your first commission. We've got other things going on as well, but those are 2 of our main highlights at the moment. And when you do join, we don't pigeonhole you because of your race, gender, color, class, creed, language, or anything else. We see everybody just as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, so that when you help one another, you're helping yourself, you're helping everybody in the community. And that is a non-separatist ideology. We recognize that every human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to our community. But the way we just see everybody is as equals, regardless. Okay? We have a little affirmation that we'll be doing in a moment to help us with that, help us cast aside any prejudices that we may have picked up along life's path. And we'll also start before that with a very short prayer to help us find what we really want in life. And that might seem to you to be $1 million in the bank or a new car or the new home, but it's not. It's true happiness, lasting happiness. There are people that have a lot of money and they're still not happy because you can't buy that lasting happiness. You can get short-term pleasure, but sooner or later you're going to want more or something else. You're going to be searching for it all the time. The only way to get that true happiness is through loving service to others. And the great thing about that is the more service you offer to the more people, the more everything that you want and need in life starts being attracted to you. You don't have to chase after it. And so that's what our little prayer is about and our little affirmation. And we'll get started with that in just a moment when we've just had a look and see who's in our comment section saying hi at the moment. So we've got Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. And we've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. Bozina from Scotland in Edinburgh. Verna from South Africa. Peter from Kettering in the UK. Carl Lucas from New Zealand. Richard from Devon in England. Peter from Portugal. And we've got Ahmed from Nigeria. And I'm sure we'll have a lot more people in before we leave, and from all different countries. And we have an awful lot of people also that watch the replays because they're always made available. They're available on Facebook and in YouTube. I think they're also in Twitch. I don't think that you can get a replay in Twitter, but I don't know. Okay. Not called Twitter now, is it? It's X, okay? We should be on X, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. And I see we've got Colin in as well from Johannesburg, I think. South Africa. Yeah, I think he's from Johannesburg. Okay. Right. Let's get started right away with that little prayer, the little affirmation, and we'll get down into the business side of things. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, and we got Orin in from Monrovia, Liberia. Hi there, Orin. It's lovely to see people from all over the world, and we've got a lot of people now that are making money, not fortunes at the moment, with the 777 plan. It's only been around for a couple of months. We're still really in soft launch with it. But if you're making money, and particularly if you've made a withdrawal, post it in the We Share Abundance publicly group. And we got Lewis in later, a little bit later than usual. He's usually top of the pops. Lewis, he's not normally right at the top of the comments, but he's in from Portugal. Okay, so yeah, so if you've made a withdrawal, let people know about it. Put it in the We Share Abundance publicly group, and it'll just help boost the confidence and the optimism of people, because we've had a rough ride getting to this point. Okay, we've been around for 4 years, and we started off like a rocket ship. But we were going in the wrong direction, and it was unsustainable, and we had to change. The rocket ship crashed into the sea, and we're now in a little boat, quite a big boat actually. We've got 40,000 people in our boat, but we're heading in the right direction now, slowly and steadily, and we've been through some storms, and we are now in a much better position than we've been since those very early days, and we're looking forward to a really solid future for not just a few months or years, generations to come. Okay, and we got Mr. Blue Skies in from Sussex in the UK. I don't know who Mr. Blue Skies is, but hello there. And we've got blue skies here in Cornwall now. It was very cloudy earlier on, but we've got some blue skies and sunshine. Okay, right. What are we going to start with? We're going to start off with the Beyond Infinity car plan, because we have our vehicle now ordered. And the latest update I got it from him just not long ago, actually. Let me see if I can pull it up here so I give you the right information. It's from the guy we're dealing with, Keith. He says, hope you're well. I have had several emails from Beyond Infinity confirming details, and the last one said that they were arranging to transfer the funds. So hopefully should not be too long and we can arrange collection or delivery. Regards, Keith. So that's where we are with our first vehicle. Now, I also have news on the fact that yesterday, Kingsley it was, wasn't it? It was Kingsley from Manchester in England, said that his car had disappeared from the back office dashboard. And I said, oh, I don't think that'll be, and I checked, and my car or our car in my account, because we've got two accounts that we have, but there's only one vehicle in the one in my name, and that had disappeared as well. So I checked the other account, and those were all there. And the other account is where we've got this car that's being delivered in the very near future from. So I got on to what's her name? Oh, her name has escaped me. It's a senior moment, or whatever they call them, I'm afraid. I got on to, is it Victoria? Yeah, Victoria Leal. Okay. I got on to Victoria Leal, who is not part of the management team, but she is, if you like, the senior distributor for Beyond Infinity. And she got onto the developer, the programmer there, and he said, oh yeah, he said, I set it all for 365 days, and after that you were supposed to have your vehicle, and so it removed it from the dashboard. But since then, the timing has been changed to not definitely 365 days, but a minimum of 365 days. So he's got to put that back. So what it means is, if you were missing your information in your dashboard, it means you've done your year and you will be one of the next people, maybe not the next group, but one of the upcoming groups of people to receive your vehicle. And that's good news, because our second vehicle is $125,000. The first vehicle, $50,000. Of course, we won't receive total of $50,000. We've got a vehicle which costs round about that from that amount, which we have to then sell. Now, whatever we got for that vehicle is our it's a bonus, really. It's our net profit, if you like. And the same will happen with that $125,000 vehicle. But we'll have to go to a different distributorship for the $125,000 vehicle, because Vauxhall don't have anything in that price range. So we're going to have to go to Jaguar or BMW or Mercedes or somewhere like that, Rover. I don't think we'll have enough for Rolls-Royce, but we need to go to a more expensive vehicle dealership to get that done. The other option, of course, is to go to something like a recreational vehicle, and that might be a better option. It might be an easier sale than perhaps a £100,000 car. Although I don't know, if somebody wants a £100,000 car, they've probably got plenty of money anyway, and they're gonna. I don't know. We'll have a think about it anyway. I see we've got Eric in from Canada as well, and Lewis is there saying Victoria Leal as well. Yeah, so that's who I got the information from. So I've not checked to see whether it's back in the office yet, but they are working on it. They will be back there until you actually take delivery of your vehicle. So that's where we are with the car plan, and that's the updates on that. I am also, I've been working on getting together all the creditors that we have to see how we can best use that in the fairest way for everybody. And we have a lot of creditors, and we owe a lot of money. If you take people in that have bought nest eggs, they've actually got the ShareHub tokens, but they bought them with the belief that by now they'd have been able to sell them, and of course they haven't. So what we want to do is we want to see how much money people have put in out of pocket and see if we can get that back to them, as many of them as possible, as much as possible, in the shortest time possible. And then we can look at doing more for these people that have helped us in terms of getting them into profit on what they helped us out with, helped us keep going over these past 3 years roughly. So that is that is what we'll be looking at, and hopefully that $125,000 vehicle will come through in the next month or two, and that will be a big boost as well. Okay, what else? Right, so that is where we are with that. I've also been working on the ShareHope plan with Devyani. Devyani's been sort of investigating, trying to get her full understanding of how the coding is working in the ShareHope plan, because it's not her coding. And then we'll be getting the integration done for that. The integration doesn't involve an awful lot of things, but we need to pull the information from our database, because effectively that is the power line for the ShareHope plan. And then we need to take the ranks from the ShareHope plan and bring them back into our database, because that is how we will be automating the withdrawals for you from your ShareHope wallet. What else do we need? We need to also to make sure that if you join We Share Abundance through any program, it follows a similar pattern. You register at the same place, and then you find out where to go from there. So there's not an awful lot of things to do, but I don't know how complicated it is from a programming point of view. So that's what Devyani is investigating at the moment. And while she's been doing that, and I've been doing the usual stuff and the credit, I've also been working on a sales page, because the ShareHope plan will be on a what's it called? Some in We Share Abundance, but a subdomain. That's the word, right? Okay, I'm having a lot of these senior moments today. I need to eat more fish or whatever it is that does your brain good. So I've been working on that. In fact, I think I can probably show you Let me see if I've got it handy. I think it should be. Yeah, it's there. Let me see if I can. There will be a lot more than this as well. There'll be swipes and not swipes, splash pages and things like that as well. But let's see if we can get this. Share the screen. Share screen. Window. This is it, I think. Okay, yeah. Let me just check that that's come up. Yes, it has. Of course, the heading is, this is all on our development server at the moment. So it's not live or anything, and we're still messing around with it. But the heading will be a lot different than this. But the text will be something along these lines. I'm not sure. I always like to get something out there, leave it a day or two, and then come back and have a look at it and this sort of thing. But here's where we are at the moment. Here's a sure way to get the jump on your competition and start making more money than you ever thought possible. It doesn't matter whether you've ever joined a matrix program in the past or not, because now you can join this unique new matrix program and be on this most profitable side of the equation. And we go through a few bullet points and things. And we go into, have you ever been in a matrix that's stalled? Now, anybody that has ever been in a matrix program has, because they all stall. Okay. Every single plan out there stalls, whether it's a matrix, whether it's fixed, whether it's company wide, whether it's personal, whether it's like the 777 plan, whether it's a pass up program, doesn't matter what it is, they all stall. Why do they stall? Because not everybody will do anything. In fact, only 1 in 7 people will do anything at all, and only 1 in 7 of those 1 in 7 will really put in a lot of effort. Now, if you work out 1 in 7 of 1 in 7, that's 2%, and that's about right. You get 2% of the people that make a lot of money because they put in a lot of work, and then you get probably another 5 or 6% that make some sort of money, get into profit, and then you get the rest of the people that even if they make money, it's not covering their costs. So it's that sort of situation. So everybody's been in this situation, but that's not going to happen here because we've taken measures against that. Our unique matrix system keeps working continually to ensure our members are in positive position, pocketing profits month after month, with program longevity planned in advance and stealth tactics included in our compensation plan. The Share Help Powerline plan is formulated to continue to grow and prosper over time. Here's how our program works, and then it tells about 2 different matrices. The cost just $2.50 a week. And it mentioned, did we mention, have I got, yeah, here, you know, we've got like 6,000 plus per month. How much for 250? Yeah, great. Okay, then we've got more bullet points, and you get it all, boom, for just $2.50 a week. And then there's a big join now button and a few PSs and things. That's what I've been working on a little bit today. And along with various other things. So we're getting working there. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Peter in with a question, I think. Will we be able to fund the Share Help Powerline from our available cash wallet? That's the only way you'll be able to fund it. Okay. Yeah. Everything is through the available cash wallet. So yes, it will be funded through that. As I said, I've mentioned a couple of times we are putting in a special fund, wallet, account, whatever you want to call it, in the programming there, where you can put in more. It'll be £10, not pounds, dollars, $10 increments you can put into this fund, and you can't withdraw from that once you put it in. It is only there for bumping up your membership when it expires in 4 weeks' time. So you know it's $10 for 4 weeks, and then if you've got money in that fund, it'll automatically keep paying you in for as much money as you've got, because you don't want to lose your position in the matrix. If you miss a month for whatever reason, you've lost your position in the matrix. Now you can start again, but you'll be starting lower down. You'll have lost a lot of headway. So you don't ever want to miss out. You don't ever want to lose that position in the matrix. So we're going to make it easier for you. We're going to have that fund there, which will automatically put money into the system for you when it's required. And you can put in as much as you want, whether it's $10 or $20 or $200 or $2,000. It's up to you, as long as it's in $10 increments. But if it drops below $20, we'll send you an email saying, oh, you've only got $10 in your account. Maybe you should think about topping it up. Boom. So that you're not getting a panic email saying you're going to lose your position in the matrix. You'll get that as well if nothing happens, if you haven't got any money there. But this will not put you into that stressed position. As long as you keep a little bit of funds in that wallet, it'll just keep going for you. And after a while, I don't know how long, it'll differ from person to person, but after a while, there will be sufficient income from the plan to pay for itself anyway. So, so we're trying to make it as foolproof as possible for you not to lose that position in the matrix. We're going to do everything we can to make sure that you have full control over it and you don't have to stress out and worry about it. Because, as I say, it's so important once you get in not to lose that position. You want to get in as soon as you possibly can, because that gives you the highest possible position you will ever have. Okay? So that is there. When I say we don't know how long it'll take to get to the $10, we don't, because people will move different speeds in the matrix. Even in the community matrix, some people will be getting more quicker than other people. It's just the way things work. And also some people will be referring others. And if you refer others, you make 50% on their fee anyway. So refer 2 people, you're making $10 every 4 weeks, and that pays you pays your fee. And the more people you refer, of course, you're making additional money on top of that. But even more importantly, you're getting a 50% matching bonus on everything they make in that personal matrix. And so when they're getting up to like $6,000, you're getting $3,000 off them. So you refer 2 people, instead of you making $6,000 out of your matrix, you're going to be making 12,000, because those 2 people, you're going to be on 50% for each of them. The more people you refer, the more money you're going to make. And it's 50% is huge. It really is huge. Okay. Let's see. We've got Yakin Mansoura Alade from somewhere. Good evening. How make use of We Share Abundance? Get onto your sponsor, or put in a support ticket, or better still, first of all, go through the website and see everything that's on there. Okay. Will that share? Will it be there before the launch of the power line? It'll all be there at the same time. It won't be there before, it won't be there after, it'll be at the same time, because everything will be in place when we say, okay, it's ready to go. Okay. Anything else? I think that covers where we are with that. Of course, that there are still some things that we want to do with the 777 plan, but we want to get this ShareHope plan running now as quickly as possible. It's been very thoroughly tested on another server by me for functionality. So I don't think we're going to have any problems with the way the program works. The only thing we might have difficulty with is how it integrates into our system. And that's why we've got it on that development server at the moment. We're going to be running some more tests on that. But once we get that smoothed out, I think the ShareHope program will be smooth. I think once we get that running, boom, it's done. 777 plan, we're going to come back and we're going to make additional changes, some of the things that we've had listed for a while, to make things better for everyone, and to make sure that that plan doesn't stall, because that is an amazing plan. It's based on giving. You know, you're making money out of the plan, but you're giving back out of the money that you're making. And that money that you're giving back into the plan is like a loan to people that are just getting started in the plan, if you like. It's like saying, okay, you're just getting started, we're going to lend you some money to boost your plan and make sure that you get going in the right way. And of course, that'll feed back, because it means that everybody that gets started gets off to a good start and they move through. And that helps everybody that is already in, because it's pushing more and more people through the plan below you, if you like, or they're coming in after you, pushing your commissions up as well as helping them. So it's based on being as generous as needed to help others. And by doing that, you will be helping yourself and everybody else. So the 777 plan I'm very excited by, as well as the ShareHope plan. And don't forget, of course, the ShareHope plan, as you go through the matrix, as you're building that matrix, you're going up in rank. And as you go up in rank, you will also be receiving automated withdrawals from your ShareHope wallet, in the same way that people that are qualified now are getting automated withdrawals. Theirs won't ever be less than they're getting now when we move on to the ShareHope plan, which hopefully we'll get it done this month, and we'll start paying out on that. But those people that are already receiving automated withdrawals from the ShareHope plan will continue to receive them at least the same level and possibly greater. And ultimately, it will be greater, because it will be building up. So that is important. And at the moment, that's set at a maximum of $10,000 a month from your ShareHope wallet. And that's added on top of the matrix commissions and everything else. Okay, let's have a look at, will we be told a little in advance, like the day before, when the power line starts? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm here every day anyway. I'll be letting you know how close we are and when we think what's going on. And yeah, it would only be right and proper. We will probably announce it on the live initially and say, okay, let's just, and don't ever think that this is a promise or a suggestion or anything else, but let's suppose we're ready to launch it on the 25th of May. I think that's a Saturday actually, which would be a good day if we could do it, because we have our cut-off for the week on a Saturday, so it would be like starting the week fresh. So, but anyway, let's suppose that it was the 25th of May. What we would probably do is, when we knew that, it would need to be something like the 23rd of May. And on the update, the live updates on the 23rd of May, I'd be telling you, okay, we're all set and we're going to launch on the 25th of May. And then on the 24th of May, I would message the inboxes saying, you know, we're launching this tomorrow, be ready for it. It'll be launched at such and such a time tomorrow on the 25th of May. And then, of course, there would be another message going out on the 25th saying, we are live. Grab your position now. Okay? And so that is probably the sort of format it'll take. It could be any time. It could be before the 25th. It could be after the 25th. That was just an example to try and let you know the way that we'll let people know. Okay. We'll run it for probably a month or so before we make sure that it is fully working as it should be. If there are any bugs, we'll sort them out, and then we'll be ready to go out into the wide world with it in a big way. Probably around about the same time with the 777 plan, because we've got other things to do there as well. Oh, we got Maya in as well from England. Did you say we could PIF our referrals in the power line? Yes, of course you can. And the way you would do it is you would pay the funds that you want to PIF them into that special wallet, which is only used for paying your subscriptions into the Powerline plan. So you can PIF them in for just $10 if you want, which is like the first 4 weeks, and leave it to them after that. Or you can PIF them in for $20, $50, or whatever you want. They can't withdraw that fund from there. It can only be used to go into the ShareHope plan. And of course, if they're your referrals, you PIF them in for $10, you're getting $5 back anyway as a personal commission. It's only costing you $5, but it's also building your matrix. So you're going to get a matrix commission from it as well. And you're also going to be, as your matrix grows, increasing your rank, which is going to mean you'll be getting higher automated payments from withdrawals from your ShareHope wallet. So it's quite beneficial to do, but people that you PIF in, generally speaking, don't do any work. There are odd exceptions to the rule, but that's generally what happens. Is they don't do anything, they will just sit back and do nothing. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it will be available, and it can be, you can PIF them in for any amount in $10 multiples. Okay. Of course, if you put in, let's say $50 for 5 periods, 5 4-week periods, you only get your commission on that when it's applied into the plan. So you wouldn't get $25 back. You would only get $5 back, and then $5 back the next time, and $5 back the next time. That just occurred to me now, just in case you think, okay, I put somebody in for $100, I get $50 back. It's only $50 out of my pocket. No, it would be staggered, the return that you would get on it. Okay. Maya says it's clear. Thanks. Good. Thank you for the questions, people. Eric and Maya and Peter. I don't see any more questions. I do have some numbers, I think. I think I've got them out. 14th, yeah, we're on the right day. We have an increase of 94 in our registered members to, no, sorry, we don't. We have an increase of 94 in our 777 plan to 12,759. We have an increase of 47 in our registered members to 43,086. Active members only up by 2. We've not really checked into that in depth. We have had some feedback on it. Deviani said, "Do you want me to go into that now?" And I said, no, let's get the ShareHope plan done. If you are active and it's not showing as active, put in a support ticket and we'll deal with it. Especially if you want to withdraw, you can't withdraw if you're not shown as active. Okay, so my personal feeling is there is a bug in there, but you never know how long it's going to take to find a bug and put it right. So I said, no, we'll do it later. We need to get onto that ShareHope plan and get that up and running. Okay, so just 2 people became active members, and that was up to 2,297. Multiply Weezer, we had another email verified member join, 15,965 members there, but nobody knew board advertising. The bonus pool just scraped into the next dollar, $10,412 in that bonus pool, which of course, like any money that you've got in your accounts there, we can't do anything with at the moment. We need to be able to get onto that Weezer token, get it transferred onto another blockchain with controlled value and liquidity. At the moment, it's still in waves and floundering around there. Okay. I think I've covered everything. I think, and I can't see any more questions. So we're done for today. As I say, things seem to be going in the right direction. We're getting 2 really amazing plans, and they will help promote the Poverty Crusher plan and the Easy Business Builder plan as well. That is built in to the 777 plan. The whole We Share Abundance economy will all be interlinked, so that it's synergistically going to just bring everybody into a real strong financial position. That's not what we're about. We're about making you happy in life. But it's easier to be happy if you don't have to stress out about your bills. So we will be, first of all, looking after your needs, making sure that you've got enough to live on, your survival is taken care of, and then we'll be helping you get on that path to true happiness in life. Okay, that's it from me. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook. And until then, get out there and start building that internal happiness for yourself. Get out there, share some love and abundance, be of loving service to others, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later, alligator. Ain't a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.